Hello, good evening everybody. Here we are Wednesday evening again. We are back with your latest Fast 50 online pub quiz. I hope you're doing well. I certainly am. So how are we doing? What's good? What's new? Well, Fulham play tonight, so I'll probably be mentioning that many times. We're still winning games, which is wonderful. I know that bores 99% of you, but I can't help but mention it. What else is going on? Well, the rate, is this accurate? The rate is now below 3 in 1,000 here, which means that hopefully bars and clubs are going to start opening up again, but you know, who knows what's going to happen in this city. We're going to talk about happy stuff all the way through the evening, none of this dismal stuff that's going on in the world, and we'll start off by awarding an imaginary bonus point, which was Tom. Well done, Tom. You're over in the UK at the moment, I believe, and yeah, I'm glad I'm still doing this for you as well. We'll certainly try and do this going through to the end of the year to keep you entertained. We are doing live work as well, but you know, all the time we are free, we will be doing this for you. You're asking me about more of my tennis work. Now, just to be clear, Tom, I worked on two major tennis tournaments, the London Olympic Tennis Tournament and the Australian Open in 2013, and it's entirely possible that I worked with Mardi and Merit Safin. I just can't remember, if I'm being really honest. Some people stick in my head and some people don't. Who else we got? Sue, also over in the UK. Mihaela, who often picks up that imaginary bonus points, but she wasn't quick enough tonight. She is with us as well. Dana, hello to you. Christian's there as well. Christian and Radika, I'm still waiting to see you at a live quiz. Loads of fun stuff tonight, including a really cool round of random questions. A really nice choice. My t-shirt does relate to it in some way, even though it's this guy. I'm sure some of you know why, if you are a trivia buff. Loads of you signing in at the moment, which is wonderful to see. As always, let's go back a week in time and have a look and see how well you did 7 days ago. So here we are then. It was Dan that came out on top. Just two players reaching that magical 5,000 point barrier. It is tough to do. If you can get anywhere close to 5,000 points, you can be guaranteed you're going to be there or thereabouts. Now, if I'm correct, I think Dan and Bula have shared the wins over the last, 2 or 3 months. Can anybody take them down? Now, they were way ahead of the pack last time with the Family Turp coming in third. But you never know. You never know what the questions are going to throw up. You never know, if they're going to misclick or something like that. Who knows? Anyway, well done to everybody on the screen there. You all picked up a prize, and that will be the same tonight. Prize is going to our top 10 players. Okay, so we do have a couple of new people joining us this evening. I hope you've managed to log in and you have me on your TV as planned. And we will quickly go over the game rules just for you. So the game is played on your handsets, which you are holding onto right now. A smartphone, a tablet, a laptop, even if you really want to. That's the best way to play with a smartphone, though, if you can do that. Then stick me on your TV or your laptop or PC and play along like that. I will guide you through the quiz. The questions will pop up on your screen. There will be 50 of them. They're 50 back-to-back questions, so they're not categorized into any way, apart from the random round, which we will show you in a second. Those ones will be bunched together, but everything else is just general knowledge. We will have some recent news questions at the start as well, but other than that, it's just potluck throughout. Most of the time it's multiple choice, A, B, C, D, etc. Just click on the correct answer. We have picture multiple choice, where we will show you 4 pictures and you just have to click on the correct picture, and we have what we call open-ended questions as well. Now, with the open-ended questions, you only have to put the first letter of the correct answer, and one of the really important rules is that if we ask you for the name of a character or a real person, you must give their full name. You get 100 points if you get it right, big fat 0 if you get it wrong, and we will have 3 questions in here tonight that have multiple answers. That means 1 question, 5 possible answers, and you've got to get all 3 to get the full 100 points. If you get just 1 right, which you will do, because mathematically you have to get 1 right, you will get 20 points. So it's a guaranteed points for that question for all of you. 40 points if you get 2, 100 if you get all 3. Speed bonus is where the quiz, as always, will be won and lost. The faster you answer correctly, the more points you will get, up to a maximum of 50. Every player on every question can win bonus points. It's important to get the question right, though. If you get it wrong, you get just 0. So be careful, get the 100 points, and then see if you can score some bonus points on top. We will give you 30 seconds in between each question, so you can join in with the live chat, and we'll give you just 15 seconds to read, listen, and answer the question. So, hence the fast 50 aspect of this quiz. 50 questions, and they are very, very fast. So, I did mention I'm wearing Chewbacca. I love this shirt. I got this when I was living in LA, and It's way too big for me. I don't know, it might look all right on screen, but it's way too big for me. But I do love it. It's such a cool print. Chewbacca. This is why we are doing this for our round and round tonight. So the round and round is chosen by the player that finishes in 45th position each week. And last week that player chose fictional dogs. Now I'm wearing Chewbacca. Yes, Chewbacca, I agree, is not a dog, but he was influenced and created by George Lucas, based on George Lucas's dog at the time he was writing Star Wars, called Indiana. The dog's name was for Indiana Jones. The dog's appearance and his characteristics, they went into Chewbacca. That's the closest I could get with my t-shirt tonight. Anyway, we're going to have a round and round on fictional dogs. These will appear between questions 20 and 29, all back to back, as I say. They will be about both TV, cartoon and movie dogs, and maybe some of those on your screen will make an appearance. Maybe they won't. You'll just have to wait and see. Right, let's talk prizes. One change in the prize tonight, but I think you will approve. We will start off with this one, though. Somebody is going to win a prize on the very first question. And that person will win a bottle of wine to be enjoyed this weekend, Friday, Saturday or Sunday at our parent club, Mojo. That is where we speed quiz, and we will be in there on Sunday, right in that room that you can see there. It's a lot bigger than it appears in that picture. So, very simple. All you've got to do is be top of the ladder after question number 1. You need to answer correctly and quickly, and whoever is leading after the first question will win that wine at Mojo. Simple as that. Now, we're going to stay in Mojo for our winner's prize. And we've never had this before, but very generously, they've given us a bottle of vodka, and not just any bottle of vodka, but a bottle of Beluga vodka, one of the very best you can buy. You have to enjoy it at Mojo again this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. But what good timing would this be if you're planning to come to our speed quiz on Sunday? You will have a bottle of Beluga lined up for you. Now that's going to go to our winner this evening. This is to be enjoyed in the bar. They're not allowed to give it to you and have you just walk out with it onto the street. They can get into trouble if they do that. So bring your friends, because I don't want to encourage anybody to attempt to drink an entire bottle of Beluga on their own, unless your name is Mike Fraser. That's an in-joke for just 3 or 4 of us. But if you win tonight, Beluga is yours this weekend at Mojo. 2nd through to 9th will win pizza from Jerry's Pizza. All you've got to do is send me your name and number. You were brilliant with this last week. Some of you are very slow sometimes, but last week everybody sent me their names and numbers within 24 hours and I managed to send them off, and you should have received your text messages from Jerry's directly that will give you a free pizza. It really is as simple as that. Finishing 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th or 9th place tonight and you get free pizza. Who doesn't love free pizza? Well, I like free pizza. I like any pizza, to be perfectly honest. So, if you don't want it, I'll take it off you. I don't care. Seriously, though, enjoy your pizza if you earn it tonight. Just please make sure to send me your name and your phone number so that I know who you are. Right, another prize to give away. And it is the 10th position prize, which will be the Funko Pop from our friends at Red Goblin. And here comes a drum roll. It's this one. I did reveal on our Facebook page that it would be a Funko Pop related to our random round tonight, and we have got Dog, as he is known, from Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, depending on where you're from in the world. So that Funko Pop, which is a Walt Disney World 50 Funko Pop, I think that's to celebrate 50 years of Walt Disney. Very, very cool indeed. Very cute looking. That is yours if you finish in 10th place tonight. You must pick it up, though, within 2 weeks. We give you 14 days to go and pick it up from Red Goblin. If you don't go and get it within 14 days, I'm afraid you will lose it. So don't miss out. Send someone along if you can't go. But honestly, I've said this before. If you've never been to Red Goblin, do go along and have a look at the place. Particularly if you've got a prize to pick up. Pick up your prize, have a look round. There's so much cool stuff there. And of course, Black Friday is coming. Now, I can tell you that there's a lot of, apathy that goes towards Black Friday. We know that certain stores put up their prices and then lower them apparently for Black Friday. No. These guys are having a proper Black Friday sale. So maybe this coming Friday, you might want to consider going along and having a look whether you've won a prize or not. But finishing 10th tonight, you get the Pirates of the Caribbean Dog Funko Pop. One more prize for that person that finishes in 45th place tonight will be the 1-month membership for F45 training in Bucharest. You can come and train with me and lots of other people. It's a brilliant place to get fit. Perfect timing. If you get this month, you can start now and work towards Christmas. In fact, if you start tomorrow, it will take you up to Christmas Day. They even train on Christmas Day if you really want to. Now, we must remind you that there are terms and conditions with this. You can't win this if you're already a member or if you have won it in the past or if you've taken their free week. This is for new people only. If you finish in 45th and you don't qualify for the prize, I will come up with something nice for you instead. As always, if you do finish in 45th, you get the prize and you get the chance to choose a theme for 10 questions at next week's Fast 50 quiz. And whilst I've got you listening intently, a big reminder that we return to Mojo on Sunday night, 5 p.m, Sunday, November the 28th at Mojo, our parent club, for our latest speed quiz. It is general knowledge on Sunday, and there will be a big old game of sing-along bingo to finish where you can win dinner at Banjo Jack. 2 prizes given away in sing-along bingo and a whole ton of prizes given away in speed quizzing. We have got advent calendars to give away to teams. We've got another Harry Potter Lego advent calendar as well, and many other prizes that can be won. Do let us know if you want to come, because we are limited with capacity. You must book quiz@mojomusic.ro. Just send me a quick message. You don't have to book there. You can send me a personal message on our Facebook page, on our Patreon page, whatever. But please let us know in advance if you are coming, because we do have to keep an eye on capacity. We will be adhering to all COVID rules as well, so you will need your green certificate. And we're back again. We will get into this quiz in a second. Let's just have a quick look over here. The dog is called Indy. Is that right? I just thought he was called Dog. That's me. Wait. You're talking about Indiana, George Lucas's dog, Christian, right? Not the dog from Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, he's called Indiana because, like we were saying, he took the dog's name for Indiana Jones, but his appearance and his characteristics went into this guy, Chewbacca. Right, I think we should get into a quiz. So make sure you are ready to play. Get your handsets in your hands. That's the best place for them. Clues in the name, clues in the name. We will start off with a whole bundle of recent news questions. As always, we try and avoid all the miserable stuff that's in the world. We only go for fun stories or, showbiz stuff. You know how it works. We just avoid all the muck and nastiness in the world because this is not the place for it. We'll have some of those, then we'll do some general knowledge, and then when we reach number 20, it will be fictional dogs. 10 of those, and then the rest of them will be general knowledge, taking you to question 50, and let's see who will win. Top 10 players get a prize, remember, so the very best of luck to you. What we will do is get this quiz started, and then we'll go over to our live game screen. So get your handsets ready. Here
That's what she said.
Scott. For how many minutes was US Vice President Kamala Harris given presidential powers while Joe Biden had a health check? Come on then, who's going to win our bottle of wine tonight to be enjoyed here at Mojo? Who will it be? 3, 2, 1, time is up. Our winner this week is Matt Goodman. Well done, my mate. You have got it. Let's have a look and see who was behind you. A. Therese just missing out. Christian nearly got it as well. Delia and Martin were in 4th. Souza was in 5th. Matthew Godman, well done. You have won the bottle of wine to be enjoyed this weekend. Yeah, 85 minutes. She made history by being the first woman in charge of the USA. I'm sure she will probably take over again soon. On what day of the week is Thanksgiving in the USA? Right, drinks update. I have my sparkling water, as I always do, and I do have a cup of tea tonight. I just fancied one. I hope you have your drinks as well. Most of you have tea or coffee when you're doing this quiz, I believe. It is on a Thursday. I think most of you will get this. 80.6% getting it right. It's always the 4th Thursday in the month, in November, and then Black Friday is the Friday that follows. Simple as that. So Thursday is Thanksgiving, and then Black Friday the day after. Makes you wonder why they eat all that food and then go and fight for a television and what have you. I mean, I don't know, be healthy, warm up or something if you're going to go and do that in a supermarket. I don't know. A. Therese leads the way, Christian in 2nd. Here's your next question. More than 500 people in Egypt had been attacked by which creatures during a period of heavy rain and flooding? Click and confirm on the picture of the creature that you believe is the answer to that question. This is a big old t-shirt, isn't it? Look at the size of that. There was probably a time I filled this. Not anymore. Scorpions is the correct answer. 73.7% of you getting that one right. Oh, it's miserable, isn't it? However, no deaths. That's the good thing. So that is a bit of a sad story. It's not exactly happy, but yeah, there's been no deaths recorded. Correct me if I'm wrong, if there has been some in the last day or two, but when I wrote that question, no deaths, so that's a good thing. A2S still leads. Delia, Martin, Souza, Dorinal and Lily in the top 5. Lots of new names, which we'd like to see in the top 5. Let's see if you can keep it up. Here is number 4. El Salvador has said a new Bitcoin city would draw energy from which natural resource to mine for the cryptocurrency? So will that be a volcano, a waterfall, waves or wind? El Salvador leading the way as far as crypto is concerned. And it will be a volcano. And that chap there is Nayib Bukele. He is the president. Just so cool backwards hat. You know what I mean? And we get Boris Johnson. The Americans had Trump. Look at El Salvador leading the way. Dude. Dorinal goes into the lead. Well done to you. Souza in second. Lily's in third. Nat in fourth. And Corneliu up to fifth. Some more recent news to come. Here's your next one, number 5. A spillage of what on San Diego motorway has caused drivers to abandon their cars and block traffic? Yeah, Christian, just like that. You went from 2nd to 14th, one question. But in one question, you could go from 14th to 1st, maybe. So what do we got? We've only got 4 players here that have yet to get one wrong. Banknotes was the correct answer. Did you see the footage on online on YouTube? I mean, who films themselves stealing money from the government and puts it online? Americans. Apologies if you're American and watching. I love you all. I really do. I have family there. I live there. But seriously, how stupid could you be? People have been arrested. Dorinal still leads, 621 points. Here's question number 6. I'm with you, Christian. Mental. Which film franchise marked the 20th anniversary of its first film released this week? Click and confirm on the film franchise that you believe is correct. Yeah, a lot of people were claiming Finders Keepers. You can't just take money. Harry Potter was the correct answer there. I just mentioned it earlier, didn't I? Because we have got a Harry Potter advent calendar to give away. One of those cool Lego ones that we gave away a month or so ago. We're going to give that away on Sunday. 20 years since the first film, all the way back in 2001. Still haven't seen one, still haven't read a book. It will happen one day, I promise. Dorinal still leads the way. Lily, Matthew, Corneliu, Codrin in the top 5. Here's your next question, number 7. Which artist created this artwork on your screens, which has just sold for $82.5 million? $82.5 million? And it was created by which artist? So we've given you 4 pop artists there, or modern artists, should I say. And that work is by Mark Rothko. Very recognisable if you know Mark Rothko. It's called Painting Number 7, $82.5 million. That's the second highest sum for one of his pieces, believe it or not. An awful lot of talent went into that picture. That. Lily leads the way, takes the lead with that one question. Corneliu in second, Dorinal is in third, Souza's in fourth, Matt in fifth. Lots of new names. None of our regular winners in the top 10 at the moment. Interesting. Next question. What number is the title of the new album by Adele? Enter the answer, please. 2-digit answer. We're helping you out a little bit. Is this the last recent news question? I'm not sure. I don't know how many I've written this week. I do lose track sometimes. Let's have a look. 30 is the answer. 63% of you getting that one right. She's also been in the news because she did a very cool thing. She got Spotify to change their system so that you can no longer shuffle albums. Brilliant. I'm not a huge Adele fan. Why would I be? But that is fantastic. You shouldn't shuffle. It's like reading a book from 52 back to page 4. I mean, you don't do that. You should listen to albums in order. Well done, Adele. Next question. It's an old photo. Who is that on your screen there? Just enter the first letter of the correct answer. First letter. If you want to write in the whole answer, you can, but it's silly. Just put the first letter of the correct answer. And the correct answer is F for Freddie Mercury, who passed away On the 24th, I've put 24th of August, but actually it was the 24th of November. I don't know. I'm sorry about that on the trivia at the bottom there. It should say November. It's the anniversary of his passing, which is very sad, as we know. And we're all big fans of Freddie. In fact, we gave away the Freddie Mercury Funko Pop not too long ago. That would have been a good one to give away tonight. Anyway, Lily, Corneliu, Dorin, Souza, Dana. Christian, I have done that. I know what you're saying. Makes no sense. Which Disney cartoon character is known in Sweden as Muspig? We're into some general knowledge. You're right. Pink Floyd albums on shuffle do not make any sense. Albums should be listened to from front to back. The artist put it together for that reason. So Muspig is actually Mickey Mouse himself. Lots of you going for Winnie the Pooh. It feels like it should be Winnie the Pooh, right? But no, Muspig is Mickey Mouse. 44.7% getting it right. Lily, we don't know who you are. It could be someone with a name change. You, Lee, Corneliu, Dana. Dan is there. So Dan, one of our regular winners, has suddenly made an appearance in the top 10. He who shall not be named is not there, though. So Dan's in 4th. Dory now sits in 5th. 10 questions down. Here is your next one, number 11. Snake Eyes is a term used in which casino game? Snake Eyes is a term used in which casino game? And that is a clip of De Niro in the brilliant movie Casino. All right, craps is the correct answer here. 71.8% of you getting that one right. That's always a good one, isn't it, in the feed? We've had this discussion before. Which is the better film, Goodfellas or Casino? Goodfellas, Casino, Goodfellas, Casino. I'm torn on that one. I love them both. I'm probably going to say Goodfellas, but I do love Casino. I feel like if I say Goodfellas, I'm putting Casino down, and I don't want to do that. Which one is the best out of the two? It's a tough call. Lily still leads. Corneliu just 3 points behind her. Here's number 12. Select 3 nations' flags that contain the Union Jack. So Tom's gone for Casino. I mean, it's just such an epic movie, Casino. It's just brilliant. But they're both epic movies. Like, every scene, there's no fat, you know what I mean? It's, like, perfect. I guess, like Pulp Fiction, there's no fat. What I mean is there's no filler, there's no rubbish. It's just perfect, every scene. Every scene is iconic. Fiji, Tuvalu, and New Zealand, which I would hope most of you got, are the 3 countries that we wanted. Well done if you got them all. And look at this, with that question, Corneliu takes over the lead. Good work, Corneliu. You're into the lead after 12 questions. Lily drops down to 2nd. Codrin in 3rd. Dorinal in 4th. And D in 5th. Dan drops down to 7th place, and he who shall not be named has not made an appearance yet. Here's number 13. Which brass instrument produces the lowest pitched sounds? Click and confirm your image. Which one do you think? I've put the names of them on there as well, just to be really sure. So the correct answer we were looking for here is the tuba, and 71.8% of you getting it right. For some reason I decided to do that in a low pitch voice. I don't know why. Corneliu still leads, and he is out to beat Wana. Now, Wana has been holding the trophy over your head for a long time, mate. I know you two go head to head. Wana, I cannot see her in the top 10 at the moment, but those two have their own personal battle every week, and Wana always wins. Tonight, it's Corneliu's night, for now. Next question. The adelie is the most common species of which bird? The adelie. Just for a second, I thought I've written another question about Adele, but it's not. It's the adelie. Adelie. So, which bird? Eagle, owl, duck, or pigeon? A pigeon, penguin. It's penguin, of course. 57.5%. I'm sorry. It's been a long day, everyone. I really have had a long day. Very, very productive day. But anyway, long day. Good question for Corneliu. He gets it right. But Lily is not giving up the fight. She remains in 2nd. Dan is back into 3rd. Dan has been in and out of the top 10 a lot tonight. There he is in 3rd. Dorinal 4th. Christy in 5th. And look down at 10th position. The Funko place. The person that loves to win those Funkos, Simo. She sits there at the moment in 10th. Here's question 15. In which country are the ski resorts of Kitzbühel, Obergurgl, and St Anton? Absolutely no way, Tom. Tom, I'm very good at writing trivia, if I don't mind, saying myself. Answering, not so much. I'm good in teams. I'm not great at speed quizzes. I did win a speed quiz once, actually, in Edinburgh, but generally I'm not that great. Austria, 70% is the is the correct answer. What would be my specialist subject, though? In fact, what would be your specialist subject, guys? What would you choose if you went on Mastermind? For those of you who don't know, Mastermind, highbrow quiz show where you get one-on-one questions. You choose a specialist subject, you answer questions on that, and then you have to do general knowledge. Very tough questions. What would be your specialist subject? Tell me in the feed. Number 16. What is the name of this classic mobile phone game on your screen? Just put the first letter, please. So, specialist subjects. What would I go for? The Life and Times of Glenn Hansard, I suppose, would be kind of weird, but you know I'm a massive fan of that genius. F for Farmville, 82% getting it right. Still Corneliu leading the way. Dan into second, Lily down to third. Specialist subjects on a quiz. What would you choose, guys? Come on. Fulham Football Club, of course, but I would say Fulham Football Club the 90s because that was a great time. Fulham's Europa League run to the 2010 final, Europa League final. That would be fun. It doesn't all have to be sport. What else could I choose? Entourage, the TV show. That would be fun. Next question. Italian football club Fiorentina is based in which city? Multiple choice, that one. What would your specialist subjects be? Are you all too scared to tell me? Are you worried I might include questions on it? I know Tom would probably go for tennis or something related to tennis. Olympics for me. Maybe the 2012 Olympics. I mean, I was immersed in that. Florence, 78% of you getting that one right. Still Corneliu in the lead. One of the best quizzes he's had for a long time. Lily still in second. Christy now up to third. Bogdan in fourth. Shusha in fifth. Then we've got Dan. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shot? Simo, DM and Bok. Lots of people changing their names tonight, I believe. You're tricky. Maybe one of them is... I didn't say his name. Number 18. What is a ginkgo? What is a ginkgo? Plant, fish, reptile, or bird? A ginkgo. What is a ginkgo? All right, time is up. A ginkgo is quite simply a plant. More to the point, it's a tree. I think most of you knew that. Yeah, the ginkgo biloba. They call it something else, I'm sure. Ginkgo. Maidenhair, that's it, the maidenhair tree. I couldn't think what it was called. Native to China. It's a tree, it's a plant. Well done if you got it. Corneliu still leads. Christy to second, Lily to third, Bogdan in fourth, Dan is in fifth. No sign of Bula. I've said his name. He should appear now. Next question, number 19. Which 1925 novel is set in the fictional American town of West Egg? It is one of those classic novels. This is your last question before our random round on fictional dogs. I think lots of you will get this right because I think lots of you watched the movie, right? The Great Gatsby is the correct answer. 72.5% of you smashing that one. So there you go. Corneliu breaks 2,000 points and holds on to the lead. And it's around, 106 points ahead of Christy, Lily, Bogdan and Dan. No Bula as yet. And that is your first 19 questions. Question 20 will be your first question on our random round tonight on fictional dogs. Dogs include dogs from cartoons, TV shows and possibly movies as well. Here comes your first question. Question 20. This band on your screen shares its name with which fictional dog? Just put the first letter of the correct answer, please. You can put the full answer if you want. It's just silly. Don't do that. So what's the name of that band? Now, if you don't get this, you're going to hate it because you knew this was coming. Only 15% of you getting it. That's Toto. T for Toto. I'm sure you knew I was going to put Toto in this quiz tonight, right? Well, that's the band right there. Corneliu didn't get it. Christy didn't get it. But Do You Have Your Passports did. And just like that, they jump up to third. Dan, with that one question, drops all the way down to seventh. Lily's in fourth. Bogdan in fifth. I've got a feeling these 10 questions could shake things up a little bit. All right, 21. Who provides the voice of the title character in the 2008 film Bolt? Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Willis, John Travolta, Tim Roth. You will notice that we mentioned Pulp Fiction earlier. Certainly I did, and lots of actors from Pulp Fiction, just because it's a fun way of putting the answers in, isn't it? But which one of them? It was John Travolta. Look at you, all you Disney Bolt fans out there. 72.5% of you knowing that one. Corneliu still holds on to the lead. I bet he's getting a bit sweaty. This is good, Corneliu. You're nearly halfway and you're leading, my man. Do you have your passport in second? Bogdan third. Bok is in fourth. Lily drops down to fifth. Dan in sixth. Christy, Amoy, Prost. Who could that be? Dana J and Christian now sitting in the Funko 10th position. Let's try another one, number 22. Name either of these dogs from the movie 101 Dalmatians. Danny, was he Christian? Did he dub it for the Romanian audience? I mean, you know, generally speaking, we do go with the originals. Corneliu, concentrate, man, concentrate. P, Pongo and Perdita. I actually have, because I do have Funko Pops along this wall, I have the very limited edition Pongo and Perdita double set down there, which was a gift to me, even though I've never watched the film. I don't know why someone gave it to me. It's right down the bottom there, so I can't show it to you. Good one for Corneliu, still leads the way. Do you have your passport second? Bogdan, Bok and Lily making up our top 5. Yeah, I've got a few Funko Pops here. I am trying to give them away as prizes. Number 23, which Disney dog was initially called Rover until a name change in 1931? Corneliu, you're right. I got given 2 sets and I put one in a quiz and you won them. They're actually worth about £35, I believe, or £40. They're quite sought after by Disney collectors. So, you know. It was Pluto. We gave you a choice of 2 there, either Goofy or Pluto. Let's not get into the whole Goofy or Pluto thing. Why on earth is Goofy walking Pluto? That just feels very wrong, doesn't it? Very wrong. Why is one of them dressed and one of them not? What is going on in the world of Disney? Let's not get into it. Got so excited. Corneliu still leads. Time for a sip of water. Next question. Excuse me. Which of these fictional dogs travels around with Jones, Blake, Dinkley and Rogers? Oh, excuse me. When you cough, you have to say no COVID, right? I mean, that's the general thing done these days. I'm not. I just swallowed the wrong way. It is S for Scooby-Doo. That's the surnames of Fred, Daphne, Velma and Shaggy. No catching you guys out. Bit of a tricky question, wasn't it? But a nice one. I quite like that. And we did put Scooby on the screen there so you could pick him out. Corneliu then still leading, but it's very close with Do You Have Your Passport? Bok, Lily and Bogdan. Dan has dropped all the way down to 10th. Will we get a new winner after everything I said about Dan and Bula? Maybe we'll get a new winner tonight. That would be nice. Halfway point, number 25. What is the name of this dog? Giving you names of 4 beers there. Estrella, Guinness, Stella and Corona. So name that dog from that TV show. It is Stella. Some of you got caught out with Estrella there, but no, it's Stella from Modern Family. 77.5% of you managing to get that one. Oh, Corneliu, that was a great question for you because Do You Have Your Passport got it wrong and drops back to 4th. Bok, Lily in 2nd and 3rd. Bogdan still sits in 5th. Dan fights back to move up to 9th. Eddie is in the top 10 now. Lots of new names in here. I love that. That's brilliant. So 25 down, 25 to go. Here's number 26. What film did this dog appear in? Please put the first letter of the correct answer. You can put the full answer if you really insist, but don't waste your time doing that. You need the points. Now that's from the original, the very first one. It's T for Toy Story. That is Scud, who was the pet dog of Sid in Toy Story. And when you look at that now, when you know how well they create these movies these days, it looks so bad, doesn't it? But it was brilliant, and it still is brilliant. But look, it doesn't look great anymore. Now when you watch these up-to-date Pixar movies, they're unreal. All right, Corneliu, still leading. Bok and Lily in 2nd and 3rd. Here's number 27. What was the name of the dog in the movie I Am Legend? And the book, of course. Very good book. And you'll see that Sex and the City has made an appearance there with the 4 names of the ladies. Carrie, Miranda, Samantha and Charlotte. And it's Samantha that we wanted, otherwise known as Sam. Samantha, Sam. But the dog's full name is Samantha. Bok, with that one question, takes the lead. Cornelia drops down to second. Do you have your passport? Fighting back. They're sitting in third. Bogdan fourth. Lily drops to fifth. We've got Amoy Prost, Christy, Simo, Eddie, and Dan is down in 10th. Can he make it back? Let's try another one. Here's number 28. Which TV show featured this pet dog called Buck? I don't think this is that difficult, because this, I know, is a very popular show with a lot of you. So I'm expecting lots of people to get this one right. And it is M for Married with Children. Well done if you got that. Just 30 points separate our top two players. Bok, Corneliu, first and second. Do you have your passport? Third. Bogdan, fourth. Lily in fifth. We've got one more question, which is multiple answer on fictional dogs. And I'm sorry about this. I just hope there are some parents out there. All I can say is my nephew is obsessed with this show and I would get all three of these. Question number 29. Select 3 dog characters from the cartoon Paw Patrol. Now, I know Paw Patrol is massive here in Romania, as it is in the UK, and it's the luck of the draw. Let's see if anybody can get them. This is really tough, unless you're a parent and you will know them off by heart. My little nephew Elliot is obsessed with Paw Patrol. We wanted Chase, Marshall and Sky, the 3 in the middle. Actually, those were the ones that the majority of you went for, so very impressive quizzing from all of you. It will be Bok that comes out of that, leading the way. Just 43 points ahead of Cornelia, who sits in second. Bogdan in third. Do you have your passport in fourth? Lily in fifth. And then it's Amoy Prost, Dan, Eddie, Christy T and Simo sitting in the Funko 10th position. Back to general knowledge to take us home. Here's number 30. The Edgar Awards are awarded annually for the best examples of what genre? Mystery, science fiction, romance, horror. All right, your time is up. Now, if you know anything about Edgar Allan Poe, you would know it would be mystery. And it's mystery in every type of genre, medium. So television, film, theatre, that sort of thing, not just literature. Okay, 47.5% of you getting that one right. Great question for Corneli. Look at that, fighting back. He takes the lead again. 20 questions to go. Can he do it? Bok is still there in second. Next question, number 31. Which African country was banned from wearing sleeveless shirts at the 2002 FIFA World Cup? Now look, I've put them on the screen. If you're a football fan, this is super easy because they are very recognisable in that kit. But if you're not a football fan, it's tricky. Questions are only easy if you know the answers, right? Cameroon is the correct answer. 69.2% of you managing to get that one right. I think it's quite sad. I thought it was quite innovative. They wore it for that kit a few times to try and persuade FIFA, but they wouldn't allow it. But I think it's really innovative, and why not have sleeveless shirts, particularly Kata next year? We're going to need. Actually, Kata, you probably want to have it down to your wrist to watch with the sun, right? Whew. Cornelius still in the lead. Anyway, moving on. Next question. What was the previous name of the Indian city of Chennai? What was the previous name of the Indian city of Chennai? Madras, Bombay, Calcutta, or Bangalore? 'Tis one of them. Little bit of geography for you. And your time is up. Let's see how you've answered over on our screen here. Madras is the correct answer. 67.5%. I have a feeling we're going to get some big old scores tonight. Anyway, with that one question, do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Goes into the lead. Great question for them. Cornelia drops to second. Bogdan to third. Bogdan fourth. Amoy Prost is there now in fifth. Then it's Lily, Eddie, Christy, Simo and Alf 12. Welcome to you with your very festive name. In a week or so, we'll be welcoming you even more because we'll be in December. Next question, number 33. Which of these two is the oldest, John Bon Jovi or Russell Crowe? They are mates, they are friends. Which is the oldest of the two of them? So Corneliu up and down with the first position here. Can he fight back? 50-50 shot here. Time is up. The correct answer is John Bon Jovi, and almost all of you getting that one right, 92.5%. And it remains very, very close. Big bonus points there for Corneliu, actually. Sorry to keep mentioning you and put the pressure on greatly, but that means it's only 18 points between first and second. Bogdan and Amoy making up the top 5, and it's still Alf 12 down in 10th position. Simo hovering around trying to get that 10th position Funko Pop prize. Here's number 34. Which of the following is not considered to be a contributor to global warming? Nitrous oxide, sulfur dioxide, methane, or chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs, as we like to refer to them. One of them is not considered to be a contributor to global warming, whilst the other 3 are, and the one we wanted is sulfur dioxide. That was a tricky one. The scores are spread right across there. Sulfur dioxide, 32.5% of you getting it right. Nitrous oxide absolutely is affecting global warming, so they say. And with that one question, Bogdan GT has gone into the lead, 3,339 points. And look how close this is. It's about time we had a super close quiz. So we've got 3,339 and 3,324 and 3,306 for our top 3. Super close. I love it. Here's question 35. The headquarters of the CIA are named after which American president? Abraham Lincoln, JFK, Ronald Reagan, or George H.W. Bush? 'Tis one of them. Bogdan hold on to the lead, having taken it there. Well, George H.W. Bush, or Bosch is what I'm looking for. The George Bush Center for Intelligence is the headquarters of the Central Intelligence Agency. When I hear the George Bush Center for Intelligence, I just think of Zoolander. The George Bush Center for Intelligence for kids that can't read good, right? Bok now takes the lead. It's all change here. Bogdan in second. Amoy Prost has gone up to third. Do you have your passport fourth? And Corneliu down to fifth, but barely 50 points separating our top 5. So close. What's the surname of the American musician Beck? These questions are getting tougher. Carolina X. I knew somebody would comment on that, and you're not wrong. Do you think someone did it as a joke? No, I'm sure he didn't do it as a joke. You just sound so Zoolander-ish. Hansen is the correct answer. For those of you that are football fans, you'll know that they are all 1980s and early 90s Liverpool football stars. Dalglish, Hansen, Barnes and Beardsley. But Hansen is the correct answer for Beck. Bok gets it right. Oh, look at this. Everything's changing. Bogdan in second. Corneliu fights back. He's into third. Amoy down to fourth. Do you have a passport? Is now in fifth. We haven't got Dan there anymore. I think we're going to get a new winner tonight, you know. Number 37. Someone suffering from nyctophobia fears what? Nyctophobia. It's the power of the tea. I should have cups of tea more often. Really, I should. By that, I mean more tea when I'm quizzing. I drink a huge amount of tea. I'm British. Come on now. The dark is the correct answer. I'm so pleased that I got some of you to put paper cuts. Nicked. Paper cuts are the worst, aren't they? Just the worst. Oh, what a quiz we have. This is so close. I love it. Bok, Bogdan, Corneliu, you 3 are in the top 3 positions. Then it's do you have your passport and Amoy Prost. Looking down the bottom there, Christy T sits in 10th at the moment, the Funko position. Still lots of points to be had though. Everything could change. Dan is fighting back. He's back in 9th position. The continent of Africa covers approximately what percentage of the Earth's land area? 5, 20, 45 or 60%. Now we want the percentage of the land area. That might have thrown some of you, but no, it didn't. 67.5% of you getting it. It's almost exactly a fifth of the Earth's land area. Huge, huge, massive. 67.5% then get it. Bok leads. Corneliu fights back to second place. Bogdan third. Amoy Prost fourth. Do you have your passport? Fifth. Oh boy. This is going to go down to the wire. I just feel it. And we've still got 12 questions to go. Christy sits in 10th. Here's number 39. Which female singer duetted with Jack White on the theme to the James Bond film Quantum of Solace, which, as we all know, is one of the worst ever James Bond movies? I still went to see it. Still haven't seen the new one. Oh, I need to go to the cinema so badly. I just need them to be open later than 9 o'clock here. Alicia Keys is the correct answer. 79.5% of you getting that one right. Just 62 points separate first and second. Bok first, Cornelius second, Bogdan third, Amoy Prost fourth. Do you have your passport fifth? It's the same top five, but Eddie is catching up. He sits in sixth. Lily, who's been there or thereabouts, is certainly catching up as well. Dana, could she do it tonight? Dan is in ninth. Christy still in 10th. Next question. In the board game Monopoly, what is the name of the person in jail? Christian, all Bond movies are good. For me, Quantum of Solace was just one of the weaker ones. I think it just got too confused with itself. Had to follow up Casino Royale, though. I mean, that was a tough one, wasn't it? Jake the Jailbird is the correct answer there for that one. That was a tough old question. 28.9% getting it right. And it's a little bit of a change in the top five again because Amoy Prost gets that one and jumps up into second. Bok still leads, but by just 52 points. And then it's 10 points between Amoy Prost and Corneliu. And then just a few points back is Bogdan. Do you have your passport? Is also still there. We're into the final 10. Here's number 41. In The Simpsons, which of these characters is Robert Underdunk Terwilliger? Click and confirm the correct answer. Which one of them do you think is Robert Underdunk Terwilliger? That's a fun word to say. Terwilliger. Time is up. We wanted A. That is Sideshow Bob. 51.3% of you smashing that one. That was a tricky old question. Where are we? 41. This is a tougher quiz tonight. I don't think anyone's going to reach 5,000 points, but you could prove me wrong. Bok, Amoy Prost, do you have your passport? Jumps up to third, pushing Corneliu down to fourth. Eddie has moved up to fifth. Could Eddie make a move for the top spot? This really is anybody's quiz. On to question number 42. Which of these is the title of a 2014 album by Pharrell Williams? Lady, woman, female, girl. And now, the thing is Bok Bula? That's what we need to know. I've no way of knowing right now. I will be able to see from the game report, but I don't know. Could it be him? Girl is the correct answer here. 42.5% of you managing to get that one right. Yeah, it could be, but maybe Amoy Prost is Bula. Who are these people? Who are you? Who are you? Bok, Amoy Prost, Corneliu. Eddie is up to fourth. Look at Eddie go. Could Eddie be making moves to take this win tonight? Do you have your passport? Sits in fifth. Simo in the Red Goblin Funko 10th position at the moment. Number 43, stomatology is the study of diseases that affect which part of the body? Mouth, stomach, brain or pancreas? All of these questions becoming super, super important now, as are those bonus points. Time is up. It is the mouth, and no fooling you, 95.1%. It was a little bit of an easier one. I thought someone might put stomach, but they did not. Pancreas. Whenever I see pancreas on a multiple choice quiz, I always think that has to be the answer, because who would put pancreas as a multiple choice answer? Well, I did tonight, and I caught out 4.9% of you. Bok, Amoy Prost, Corneliu, Eddie, do you have your passport? There's your top five. It's as it was. Super close. Next question, 44. Fantasy, Believe and Curious are fragrances created by which female pop star? Cher, Britney Spears, Mariah Carey or Katy Perry? I am keeping an eye on our scores and my leaderboard over here on my second screen. Let's see what happens with our top three here. They're all so close together. Oh boy, that was a big one. That was a big one. It's Britney Spears. 22.5% of you getting that one right. I think lots of you went for Cher. I think that's because of the Believe one. But no, they're all by Britney. She's made a fortune from fragrances. Good on her. Bok, Amoy Prost, do you have your passport? Jumps up to third. Corneliu apparently doesn't know about pop star fragrances. That's all right, Corneliu. You're down to fourth. Eddie in fifth. But look, anybody can still win. 6 to go. Here's number 45. The actor Javier Bardem represented Spain at which sport? I think she's pretty much free now, Christian. I think we can move on. Isn't she? After what happened last week? I think she's good. We had Javier Bardem in the quiz last week, but look, he's back again. He was a rugby player. He played for Spain at under 21 level. to be fair, I can see it. He looks like he could handle himself on a rugby pitch. 53.7% of you did know that one. This is turning into a bit of a two-horse race, but anything can happen with 5 to go. It's Bock and Amoy Prost leading the way, 1 and 2. Do You Have Your Passport third? Corneliu fourth. Bogdan in fifth. Still lots of points to be had. Next question. What common two-word Latin phrase translates into English as to a sickening degree? Oh, there's lots of weird stories flying around, but she looks like everything's sorted now. She's been free from that contract and all of that. Fair play. Brittany is free at last. Ad nauseum! It's going to happen! Yes! 100% get it right. It's been so long. It was an easier question, admittedly, but come on! You got it right. Every single one of you. Thank you. I love it when that happens. Ad nauseum. Who'd have thought that as an answer would be 100%er? But it was. Everybody gets it. But everybody also got bonus points. How many depends on how quickly you answered. Bock, Amoy Prost, Do You Have Your Passport? Still the top 3. Here's number 47. We're nearly there. What is the lightest metal in the periodic table of elements? Ooh, tricky, tricky, tricky. But you guys, science questions, you're normally very, very good. What is the lightest metal in the periodic table of elements? Time's up. It is lithium, and yeah, didn't let me down. 76.9% of you getting that one right. Bock still leads, and it's a good lead with just a couple of questions to go. Over Amoy Prost, Do You Have Your Passport? Corneliu, Bogdan. In theory, any of the top 4 could still win, but I think it's going to come down to one of our top 3. Big advantage for Bock, whoever Bock might be, we don't know. Number 48. Which ruthless leader said, if you had not committed great sins, God would not have sent a punishment like me upon you? Was it Vlad Tepes, Joseph Stalin, Genghis Khan, or Boris Johnson? Couldn't resist it. It was a quote from Genghis Khan. 69.4%, smashing that one. It is close with 2 to go. Bock still has the advantage, and it is a good advantage. Now, 100 or so points is not much at the start of a quiz. Towards the end, it's quite a lot, but they have to get this next one right to hold on to that advantage. Will they? We will see. Looking down at the bottom, it's Christian at the moment, who's been very chatty tonight. He is in the Funko 10th position. Next question. In a cycle race, what name is given to the day which is deemed the hardest and most prestigious day or stage of the race? Is it the King, Queen, Prince or Princess stage? Tough old question. That silly woman in the GIF, honestly. Let's not talk about Boris Corneliu after that rant he went on this week with that speech. It's called the Queen stage, and 61.5% of you will get it right. What a question for Bock. Amoy Prost got it wrong, which means that Bock will almost definitely win this quiz. In fact, I don't think they can be caught. No, what a question. But Christy has now moved into 10th. Top 10 get prizes, remember, and we do have one more question to come. The very best of luck to each and every one of you. Here we go. Question 50. Please select 3 sports teams that play home games at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Tricky old sports question at the end here. Bock, well played. You could still reach 5,000, but it would take a bit of a miracle. Oh, so close. We wanted the LA Sparks, the LA Kings and the LA Clippers. Now, the LA Rams are an American football team, and the LA Chargers are also an American football team. They can't really play in the Staples Center, which, as we know, will be renamed very soon and become the Crypto.com Arena. LA Clippers, go Clips. We're having a good season. All right, it's done. It's dusted. Bock takes the victory over Amoy Prost in second on Corneliu. Brilliant quizzing. You're in third. 3, 2, 1. There's your victory sprinkles. We have no idea who you are, Bock. You're going to have to drop us a line and make sure we know who you are. The same with Amoy Prost there. Is it Amoy or Amol? Oh, Amol Prost, sorry. I thought it was Amoy. Oh, I've tuned out a little bit there. Let's go through our top 10 and see who we've got then. So Bock gets the win. Amel Prost will be in second. Corneliu, brilliant quizzing. I think that's your first bronze for a long time, mate. And you were well up there. And in fact, you only finished, what, 400, less than 400 points behind the winner. So brilliant quizzing, mate. Do you have your passport? You were in with a shout there, but you dropped to 4th. Bogdan, 5th. Eddie, 6th. Lily, 7th. D was in 8th. Simo does not get the Funko. She finishes in 9th. And it will be Picasaur. Whoever Picasaur is, you have won the Funko Pop tonight, the Pirates of the Caribbean dog Funko Pop from Red Goblin. Now, you've all won a prize there, either vodka for our winner, pizza for second through to 9th, or the Funko Pop for Picasaur. You know how this works now, guys. You've got to contact me. Please send me a message at quiz@mojomusic.ro or contact me through our Facebook page at Big British Bucharest Quiz. You can also contact me on Patreon. That's easy enough. Just send a direct message on Patreon. We're all on there because that's how you're playing. Send me a message. Please do it in the next 24 hours. I need your name, your position, and your phone number if you would. Tell me who you are, of course, because I don't know who Bock, Amel Prost, Eddie, and so on and so. Picasaur. We need to know who you are. All right, back on our main screen. So that was really good fun. I really thought it was going to come down to the final question tonight, but it was actually question 49 that changed everything, because with Amel Prost getting that one wrong, Bock getting it right, it was just enough separation so Bock could relax on the final question. Speed of answering tonight, it's always, I think, do you have your passport, did you get your shots, who is the fastest? 4 minutes and 47, a cumulative time for their answering. Longest person tonight for answering in the top 10 looks to be Lily, I think. She took her time. Nothing wrong with that, Lily. It just goes to show, if you'd have got those ones right that you did, and you'd have gone a little bit faster, those bonus points maybe could have pushed you up. But as we always say, it's really vital to get the questions right. Okay, let's remind you, we will be back on Sunday nights. We will be in Mojo for speed quizzing and sing-along bingo. Please note, if you have the speed quizzing app on your mobile phones or your tablets, you will need to update it. It should do it automatically, but make sure you have updated it because it's been given an overhaul and it's amazing. We've got lots of new little things, bits and pieces that you will experience on Sunday with the speed quiz. It's been enhanced and it is even better. And it was already really good. It's even better now. You must come out on Sunday to experience that. Loads of great prizes to give away. We've got lots of advent calendars. We've got the advent calendar of the Harry Potter Lego, which I know lots of you want to win. That will be given away on Sunday with tons of other prizes as well. Please book your team of between 2 and 6 people at quiz@mojomusic.ro or send me a message personally if you have me on Facebook, or you can send a message through the Big British Bucharest Quiz page as well. I will now head off and do a quick write-up over on the Big British Bucharest Quiz page on Facebook and confirm all of our winners and the prizes that they have won, and I'll also put the leaderboard on there for you to peruse over as well. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your evening. Once I'm done, I'm off to watch Fulham play. We kick off very soon against Derby at home. Hopefully another 3 points for the mighty Whites, but you know, we're going to get promoted this season. I feel it. It's been fun, guys. I've really enjoyed it. Stay safe, and I will see you hopefully on Sunday night.